the way the calls were going?
No, there was some critical ones, Doug. There was a couple missed goaltends. There was a time when it was about an even game or 2-point game, and Chris dove on the floor for a ball, and I got up and called timeout while he had it, and the referee just completely ignored it. And then they ended up getting the ball back, getting free throws, then getting a rebounding foul, getting more free throws on it, on that one. But it just, I don't know. They were. Obviously they shot a million. They called a foul every time they drove in the second half. So it wasn't very physical at all, Doug. They weren't letting us play very much.
Was there maybe a little bit lack of offensive discipline in that first half?
Yes.
A bunch of quick shots and stuff like that?
Our shot selection choices in the first half put us in a bind on defense. I think we were surprising ourselves with some of those shots and early drives into nothing. And it hurt us transition defensively.
Great. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it as always.
Okay, Doug. Have a good night.
You too.
Next question goes to Eric Corrine from The Athletic.
Hey, Nick. We were talking about effort early, and Doug touched a bit on what I wanted to ask about, but is effort as much a mental thing with those shot choices and, the effort to be disciplined as much as a, expending physical energy type thing?
I don't think so. I just think it's always that fine line, Eric, between being attack minded and being too quick. Right. And I just think we and then we strung a few up. Like I think there was a 3 possession stretch in the first half where just, 3 too quick ones in a row. Like you should, if you take one quick one, you should know here for the next few possessions that we got to get it around and get a couple paint touches before it goes up. And it was a bad string of them there.
Kyle obviously had a rough night. To what extent is he still dealing with pain? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I mean, it was a pretty late decision for him to play. He wanted to get all the way through his workout. I think it's, probably not 100%, but I think he probably wouldn't use that as an excuse.
Appreciate it, Nick. Have a safe trip back.
Thanks, Eric.
Next question goes to Stephen Lung from Sportsnet.
Hey, Nick. I know we've talked a lot about these kind of like 2-game series. But I was just wondering, like the adjustment to, like, was there something that Indiana did to adjust to you guys, like kind of like jumping on you the way they did, like scored 70 points in that first half there?
Well, they played small and they played fast, but it wasn't, anything other than that. We just weren't, I think our offense hurt our defense and we weren't quite engaged enough. I didn't think, way too many drives to the rim, way too many not helping drives in the lane and things like that. But no, that's about it. Small, he played small and fast, obviously kind of got forced into it and they went with it. And obviously they shot really well too, right? They made I think almost all their threes in the first half.
With these 2-game series, like that game today, it kind of felt like almost like a playoff game. Is there that level of kind of playoff intensity and almost with these kind of back-to-back games?
We weren't playing with that kind of intensity. That was way too fast-paced for a playoff game, Stephen.
Great. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Yep.
2 more questions for you, Coach. First one goes to Josh Lewinberg from TSN.
Sorry, Josh, you're on mute.
Josh, are you there?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, now we have you, Josh.
Yes.
Can you hear me, Nick?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. You went deep into your rotation tonight. Was that a function of second night of back-to-back, or were you just searching for the right group there off the bench?
Yeah, I was probably just searching, and again, it was a fast game and just trying to find an X factor in there. A couple of those guys stepped in and did a decent job, but we didn't get much of a game out of some of our regular bench guys tonight. Lots of fouling and lots of not great offensive play either.
I wanted to ask you about a positive over the last couple of games. I mean, obviously, Norm, what stands out is the scoring, but he's had 5 assists, I think, last night, 6 assists today. Are you seeing improvement in his game in terms of his ability to kind of make plays for other guys?
Yeah, I mean, he's looked good, right? He's been hard. He's really getting in the paint a lot, and that's good. And I thought he made a little better reads tonight than he did when he turned the corner and would see Turner coming. He knew it was time to get off it. If he didn't see him coming, he was going to the front of the round. No, he did a good job tonight.
One last quick one for you. In terms of Pascal's, is that something that's just started acting up recently? And do you have any kind of indication of whether it'll be a long-term thing?
I think we talked about this the other night. He got hit on that dunk, landed awkwardly a couple games ago. That's when it happened. I think he's progressing okay. I think we have to get him checked out when we get back tomorrow. So we'll see after that.
Okay. Apologies if I missed that the other day. Thanks, Nick.
It's okay.
Final question goes to Aaron Rose from SI.com.
Hey, Nick, the third quarter seemed to have some positive defensively. I'm wondering what you thought of that zone and if you liked it enough to keep using it.
Yeah, we did like it, and we did keep using it, right? We did use it, and it didn't, it was hard to play anything. I mean, all they did was parade to the free throw line. Whatever Manners only shot 32 of their guys shot 30 free throws. I mean, you can't play defense when every time they touch the ball, it's a foul.
And you mentioned the pace of the play was quite quick. I think I remember this has happened a couple times after back-to-backs. It seems a little counterintuitive, but is that sort of how teams play on these back-to-backs? They just want to ramp up the speed and see who tires first?
I don't know. I think that the team that gets beat is pretty determined. We came out and played pretty hard and fast second night against Milwaukee. Just again, your way you want to play and all that stuff changes. And it just I just thought again tonight we were just a half a count slow early in the game. We just weren't back, and we just weren't taking good enough shots to give our defense a chance, and our defense wasn't quite ready enough. So that's it.